Welcome to a brand new week filled with fresh possibilities. I'm Praise Zumba.
And I'm Miriam Aligbe.
Last week brought us a little too much drama. Fuel and transportation price hike have sadly become the new normal in Nigeria, and skyrocketing commodity prices. Well, there's nothing new there now, is there?
And just when we thought things couldn't get more interesting, some banks decided to take a quick network siesta, leaving many Nigerians stranded and confused.
I know, right? It was something. But hey, let's not get caught up in what we can't control. How about we focus on what we can do? So what are we up to, Miriam?
Same thing we do every week.
It's Job Alert o'clock. Well, here on Job Alert, we bring you weekly vacancies in top industries to help you land a job that lifts up your career. Why worry about what's out of your hands when you could be gearing up for what's the next big opportunity?
Exactly. Stick with us. We've got job vacancies this week in media and advertising, agriculture, power, education, energy, technology, health, and of course, SL jobs. And is ready to lead the way of that.
Well, looks like the squad is all set, so let's get this show on the road. Coming up now is Anne Okorafor with job vacancies available here at Strategic Outsourcing Limited.
Oh, I didn't see you there. This week, don't keep the job opportunities to yourself. Call your friends, your enemies, and tell someone to tell someone to tell someone. Okay, I'm Anne Okorafor, and this week on Job Alerts, here are the job vacancies available at Strategic Outsourcing Limited. SOL is recruiting for the position of a client acquisition associate who will be responsible for introducing a diverse range of banking products and services to prospects. The candidate would also be responsible for building and nurturing relationships with clients while providing expert guidance on our offerings. Now, to qualify for this role, you need about 0 to 2 years work experience. You'd also need to have a bachelor's degree with second-class lower degree. You'd also need a HND with lower credit or OND with lower credit. The deadline for this job opportunity is November 15th, and it's a full-time job opportunity located in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The next opening here at SOL is the position for a retail DSA. This individual will be responsible for introducing a diverse range of banking products and services to prospects. He would also be responsible for building and nurturing relationships with clients, providing expert guidance on our offerings. You'd also be expected to drive the acquisition of new clients through effective networking and outreach strategies. For this job role, you require about 0 to 2 years work experience. You'd also need to have a bachelor's degree of second-class lower, a HND degree with lower credit, or an OND with lower credit degree. The deadline for this role is November 11th. It's a full-time job opportunity and it's located in Delta State, Nigeria. Next on our list is the role for a client acquisition associate who will be responsible for building and nurturing relationships with clients, providing expert guidance on our offerings. You'd also be responsible to drive the acquisition of new clients through effective networking and outreach strategies. You'd also require about 0 to 2 years work experience to qualify for this role. You'd also require a bachelor's degree with second-class lower, a HND degree with lower credit, or an OND degree with lower credit. The deadline for this job offer is the 2nd of November 2024. It's a full-time role in Castina, Nigeria. Finally, the last open position on our topics of available jobs at SOL for this week edition on Job Alert is the role for a customer service officer. As a customer service officer, you will be expected to manage customer queries and complaints, process orders, modifications, and escalate complaints across several communications channels. You'd also be expected to maintain a positive, empathetic, and professional attitude towards customers always. You'd also be responding promptly to customer inquiries. You'll be responsible to communicate with customers through various channels. acknowledge and resolve customers' complaints, amongst others. Now, this is a full-time job role and it's located in Damaturu, Yobe State, Nigeria. To qualify, you need to have 0 to 2 years work experience, bachelor's degree with second class lower, HND with lower credit, or OND with lower credit. The deadline for this job opportunity is the 2nd of November 2024. And to apply for any of these job opportunities, please visit our website at www.solnigeria.com. Yes, those are topics here at Strategic Outsourcing Limited. Remember, all SOL jobs are available on our website at www.solnigeria.com. You know what I'm saying? But that's not all. We've got even more lined up for you. So let's take it back to Miriam and praise for the next round of opportunities. Until next week, I am Anne Okorafo. Good luck, guys.
Thank you, Anne, for those amazing opportunities at SOL. And like she said, there's plenty more where that came from.
Well, coming up next, we've got opportunities in the media and advertising, health and agriculture industries. So don't go anywhere because we will be right back.
Welcome back to Job Alerts. In media and advertising, Fortnos Group is hiring for a full-time digital content producer role. They are looking for someone with a BA, BSc or HND, about 4 to 7 years of experience. The job is based in Lagos. But of course, with great opportunities come great responsibilities. You will be responsible for editing game footage, creating trailers, and producing content for YouTube and other digital platforms. You work closely with the marketing and development teams to ensure that the content is engaging, professional, and aligned with the brand. If you are a creative storyteller with a passion for gaming and video production, this role is for you. This job requires you to have proven experience with video editing software, preferably Filmora. Experience with other tools like Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro is a plus. Experience producing content for YouTube or similar platforms. Knowledge of video formats, editing techniques, and optimization for digital platforms, among other requirements. The deadline was not stated on the website, but do apply on time. To apply for this job, interested and qualified candidates should forward their CV to recruitment@Fortnos Outsourcing using the position as subject of email.
Well, now in the health industry, there's an opening for a senior nursing officer at the National Hospital Abuja available for full-time employment. Now, this role is strictly for those in Abuja. So if you're there, you definitely should apply. But how do you qualify? Candidates must possess a bachelor's degree in nursing from a recognized university, also current registration and practicing license of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Evidence of completion of internship is also required, and also an NYC discharge or certificate of exemption. You need that for this role. Now, how do you apply? If you are interested and have the relevant qualifications, you need to forward your application and detailed CV along with all your relevant documents to the address on the screen. You'd also need to submit the letter in person using the prompt you're seeing on the screen right now. Now, application deadline is on the 15th of November 2024, so hurry and apply. Well, still in health, St. Luke Hospital is also hiring a dialysis technician in Asaba, Delta State. It's a full-time employment. Now, what are the duties of a dialysis technician? Number one on the list is assembling the dialysis machine and ensuring its proper performance. Also, monitoring patients undergoing dialysis treatment is also very important. Ensuring the usage of dialysis machine is safe and secure. And responding to emergency scenarios. You'd also need to attend to patient needs as a dialysis technician. Now to the job requirement: an OND, HND in a technical field and appropriate biomedical work experience, and will demonstrate the ability to engage in continuing education and meticulous documentation of daily performance of machines. Basic computer competency will be required, as well as the ability to use electronic technical maintenance and repair manuals and adhere to strict policies and care protocols. Also, candidates should possess 2 to 5 years experience working in the same role. Now, how do you apply? Interested and qualified candidates should please send their CV and applications to hrmshospital@gmail.com using the job title as the subject of the mail, or submit the application in person to the address on the screen. Well, application deadline for this role is on the 31st of October 2024. Tick, tick, says the clock. Make sure you apply on time. But that's all we have in the health industry.
All right, let's move over to the agriculture industry. International Institute of Tropical Agriculture is hiring for a field worker. This job comes with certain responsibilities, such as assisting in the establishment of field trials and support station trials, phenotyping and data collection, and carrying out or spraying herbicides and insecticides on field trials. This job would also require you to have the ability to use field book applications and have adequate understanding of MS Office packages. Now, moving to the qualification. You need to have an O-level with a minimum of 3 years experience performing a similar role in a well-structured environment. Experience in the agriculture-related domain is an added advantage. This job is located in Ibadan, Nigeria. The deadline was not specified, but to apply, click on the link in the caption below. Also, all jobs at International Institute of Tropical Agriculture are available on the company website at www.iita.org. Still in the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, there is an opening for a housekeeper. Your responsibilities will include to clean and tidy guest rooms, which include making beds, vacuuming, dusting, and sanitizing bathrooms, replenish room amenities such as toiletries, towels, and linens. You'd also maintain cleanliness and organization in the kitchen, including workstations and storage. You also need to be able to use field book applications and have adequate understanding of MS Office packages. To be qualified for this role, you need to have a national diploma in hospitality and management or related field with a minimum of 2 years experience performing a similar role in a well-structured environment. Also, you need to have a certification in hotel and catering, which is also an added advantage. Now, this job is located in Lagos, Nigeria. This job offers a highly competitive salary with equally attractive benefits with excellent working conditions in a pleasant campus environment. The deadline also was not specified. To apply for this job, do click on the link in the caption below. And also, all jobs at International Institute of Tropical Agriculture are available on the company website at www.iita.org. That's all we've got for the agriculture industry. And if you still haven't subscribed to this channel, you're definitely doing something wrong. But don't worry, we'll take a quick break so you can fix that.
Welcome back to Job Alert. Now that you've subscribed, you're all set and ready to go. Now let's dive into the power industry. A Sidani Group is hiring a business development lead for a full-time employment. The job is in Abuja, Nigeria, and the responsibilities for this role include identifying and sourcing for innovative and impactful projects or programs in line with Sidani's objectives and goals. Also engage C-level decision makers at conferences, forums and meetings to build strategic relationships among other responsibilities on that job role. Now, what are the qualifications and competencies for this role? A minimum of a bachelor's degree from a reputable university is required. You'd also need a master's in business administration, MBA, from an internationally renowned university also for this one. Membership of a professional body is also an added advantage to making you get that role. Now, the deadline wasn't specified, but you need to apply on time, and all jobs at Sidani Group are available on the company website at sidani.org. That's www.sidani.org, or you can use the link in the caption below. Well, Sidani does seem to have lots of openings at this time. A communications and social media lead is also required for a full-time employment. The job location is in Abuja, Nigeria as well. This role requires overseeing the communications effort of the organization, including public relations and marketing across all of Sidani's communications platform, including the company's website and social media channels. The job responsibilities are regularly update the company's website with appealing content. You'll also design and curate, also disseminate distinct types of content across all communication channels to improve brand visibility and reputation. Also create and produce internal newsletters for the organization. Now, if this does sound like you should definitely apply. The deadline wasn't specified, but please, applying early gets you one step ahead. So make sure that you do apply using the link in the caption below or go over to their website on www.sidani.org.
In education, New Globe is looking to hire a director of policy and partnerships on a full-time basis. Now, this job is located in Dutse, Jigawa, Nigeria. In this role, you will report to the regional director to help build partnerships and relationships and execute strategies to sustain their goals across the specific program. You will also work closely with the program development counterparts and regional leadership and be responsible for overseeing key government relationships and programming. To be qualified for this job, you need to have a bachelor's degree with superior academic performance and over 4 years of experience in government program delivery or working in account management or as an engagement manager. The deadline was not specified. You can apply by clicking on the link in the caption below. New Globe also has a position open for a project director in Dutse, Jigawa, Nigeria. In this role, you will manage and update the program operational calendar. You will also ensure appropriate follow-through on actions, decisions, and commitments made by the managing director, and also be working with the parties responsible for implementation. To be qualified, you should have a bachelor's degree from a top-tier university with an excellent academic record. Quantitative undergraduate degrees and advanced degrees such as an MBA are preferred. You should also have 5+ years of executive level experience in reputable companies from which you have outstanding records of professional achievement. You should also have at least one experience that requires highly independent work in an exceedingly challenging environment, such as in management consulting, finance, or in a startup. The deadline also was not specified, but to apply for this job, you can click on the link in the caption below.
Well, finally, in education technology, Baker Hughes is hiring a technical training instructor in Abuja, Nigeria. Now, what is the job responsibility for this role? Creating training programs. So the technical instructors will design programs that meet organizational and customer needs to prepare students for their careers. You will also identify objectives and skills to teach and create lesson plans, schedules, and assignments for the students. Now, what are the job qualifications? Let's run through that real quick. You need to have a degree in engineering or technology, have the ability to organize pre-learning prior to attendance. Now, the job benefits are contemporary work-life balance policies and well-being activities. Also, you have access to comprehensive private medical care options, safety net of life insurance and disability programs. You'd also have access to that. The deadline for this role was not specified, but like we say, do well to apply on time. You can also check out their website to apply for this role at www.bakerhughes.com or use the link in the caption below. Now, Baker Hughes also has an opening for a field services specialist. What's the job responsibility for this role? Real quick, coordinating and overseeing work at the field site, providing quality service to the customer, also providing the planning necessary for the job, including instructions to the crew and equipment used, operating, installing, or maintenance of company and customer equipment, things like wellheads, valves, production trees, chokes, all of that. You would need to be responsible for that. And now to the qualification, you have to have a bachelor's degree or high school diploma or GED or equivalent level of education to be qualified for this role. You also need to have experience in subsea control systems. Also, the deadline for this was not specified, but make sure that you apply on time. Head over to their website again on www.bakerhughes.com. Apply. You could do that, or maybe you need to use a link in the caption below. And with that, we call it a wrap on this week's Job Alert. Now, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on next week's top job picks. Audio
Wow, so many opportunities to choose from. And the good news is we've got more coming your way next week. You definitely don't want to miss it.
Absolutely. So remember, securing your next big career move starts with staying informed. So stay connected with Job Alerts.
Until next time, keep applying, keep growing, and we'll be right here to guide you through it all. And Miriam Aligbe.
And I'm Praise Mba.